Well, wasn't that just a lovely cinematic opening? Hi, my name is Slayin Asher, or Asher as most of you will come to know me, it's the name I prefer, and welcome to my very first Let's Play. This is a Let's Play of a classic RPG known as Final Fantasy VI, or as some of you people from my age bracket may originally know it, Final Fantasy III. Square Enix kind of gypped us back in the day and cut out a few titles. We eventually got them, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, this is one of those games that always stuck with me. Even when I played it for the first time as a kid, I loved it. I thought the story was great, the music was great, the graphics were fantastic, considering it was a Super Nintendo game. But enough about that. As you can see, there's still more stuff playing in the background, but I want to start this video off with a small dedication. I know, I'm a sap, what can I say? First off and foremost, this video is for my mom. My mom died back in 2013, and I had always told her after I saw my first Let's Play on YouTube that this was something I wanted to do. And well, Mom, as you can see, now I'm doing it. Next off, I want to thank all my family and friends who are supporting me through this, because I have been spastic, I've been all over the place, I want to do it, I don't want to do it, I'm scared, I'm not scared, I can do this, I can't do this. You name the emotion, I have probably felt it in the last month. But y'all stuck by me through thick and thin. Y'all brought me out of the dark when I was ready to quit, and you don't even know how much I appreciate it. Lastly, I want to thank my wonderful girlfriend. More than anyone else, she has supported me from the get-go on this, and has so much blind faith in me that I do not understand. But I appreciate it, babe, you don't even know how much. But enough with the sappiness, enough with the dedications, all that fun stuff. As you can see, the game's fixing to do something, so I'm going to cut it off right here, because you're going to get to see this in a second anyway. So without further ado, let's get started. If it'll load. Still waiting for it to load. And there we go. I tried the best to be the narrator here. I don't have the best voice in the world, but here we go. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. "1,000 years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered and high technology reigns. But there are those who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive power known as magic." See what I said? I'm not the best narrator. Can it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? Really, truthfully, in this game, isn't that the way it always goes? Somebody does something stupid, and someone's got to save the day. But I suppose that's why we keep playing them, isn't it? Oh, mystery figures. There's the town. Hard to believe an Esper's been found intact there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorceress, why is she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Impressive. Not to worry, the slave crown on her head robs her of all conscious thought. She'll follow orders. We'll approach from the east. Move out! And now we get this nice little bit of cinematic from the Super Nintendo days. Say what you will, for its time, these graphics were off the chart amazing. I remember watching this first time I was a kid and I was just like, oh my god, this is so awesome. So I guess since this is my first Let's Play, you'll probably want to know just a little bit about me. Well, I've been gaming since I was 5. So that would make me, well, older than I should probably say on air, but I've been gaming for 25 years. If you name a console since the early 90s, I have probably owned it at one time. The NES, the Super NES, the N64, the Sega, the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, Xbox 360. I have owned just about everything you can think of. I have probably owned and sold more gaming consoles in my lifetime than most people will see ever. But, you know, that's just how I used to be. I didn't place the proper respect on my material items that I should have. And as a result, I lost a lot of them, and I do regret it now that I'm older. I would kill to have my regular Nintendo still. I would kill to be able to sit down and do a Let's Play of Zelda. The original Zelda. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Time has passed, there's not much I can do to get it back now. And they're marching on the town, just marching on. Wow, this is a really boring opening sequence. I apologize, folks. Y'all gotta be tired of listening to me talk. And look at that, we finally got some gameplay. Alright, I'll go back to being narrator for now. Let's put her on point. No sense taking any risks. Forward! Now, for most of my Let's Plays, from this one forward, the videos, I'm going to edit out my random battles, but for the purposes of this one, I don't have access to my video editing software. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave everything in as is. Imperial Magitech armor, not even Narshe's safe anymore. Only in future videos, the only battles I'll show will be either boss battles or battles against new enemies. Okay, we got 2 guards here. For most of your enemies in this area, basically all of your enemies in this area, spam Fire Beam. They don't like it. Received 32 experience points. Biggs gained a level. Wedge gained a level. Found 96 GP. Wedge and Biggs, there's a name you see in a lot of Final Fantasy games now. As I recall correctly, this was the first game I ever saw him in as a kid. Seen him in plenty since, but this was the first. Narshe's freedom depends on us. So you're gonna send dogs after me. Freedom depends on you, and you send a couple of dogs. Oi. Same routine. Spam them with Fire Beam. And we win. 24 EXP, 60 GP. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this battle is followed up with exactly another one like the one we just fought earlier. Oh, they hesitated. They should have been smart and just turned tail and ran the other way. They saw what happened to the dogs, didn't they? Ooh, a preemptive attack. They won't even get to do anything. This time around. And there it is! We win again. Receive 32 experience points, 96 GP yet again. And we're moving. And on we go. Whoop, front and back this time. Now this is something called a pincer attack. There wasn't very many Final Fantasy games that this actually took place in. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, this might have been the only one. Oh, possibly 5, I can't remember. Been a long time since I played 5. I need to play 5 again. I love the job system in that game. Fire beam. And you're gone. And fire beam. And he's gone too. And here goes the last one. We win again. Ha ha ha. Received 44 experience points. Biggs gained another level. Wedge gained another level. And our mystery woman gained a level. Man, good money that fight. 126 GP. Alright, now for a quick menu tutorial. As you can see, you've got your basic stuff here. You got items, skills, relic, the whole 9 yards. Relic and all that isn't going to come into play for a little while. Equip, that's your basic equip menu. That's where you go to change your equipment, so on and so forth. Skills, though. Skills actually has several menus under it. You've got Dance, Rage, Lure, Blitz, Sword Tech, Magic, and Experts. Now, everything with the exception of Magic has no use for us right now, so we can just ignore them. Right now, though, I need to heal. And we're all healed up. Alright. And y'all have to forgive me if I'm rambling on a little bit and cutting out a little bit. I am kind of nervous doing this. So just bear with me, okay? I promise it'll get better. It can't possibly get any worse. I had almost 2 hours of gameplay footage going earlier, and I wasn't recording. 2 hours of gameplay. That's a lot of gameplay on a game like this. 2 hours, all gone. It really sucked. But that's my luck. Alright, Vomemeth and a guard. Let's fire beam them. Seems to be the magic equation in this place. See, now, something I never understood playing this game as a kid. I'm clearly shooting the mammoth, and the beam is going right through the guard, too. Why doesn't it affect both? It's a giant energy beam of fire. How can it not possibly affect both enemies? Now, as a friend said to me, well, it could be that the mammoth is blocking the whole attack. But those kind of mechanics didn't exist in games of this time. That's what made this game so unique. It kind of bent the rules a little bit. Kind of made you want to play more. Alright, we're moving forward. Let's see here. Oh, we got something coming up here. What do we got? According to our source, the frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one? Well, I hope so, guys. This is the only mine shaft anywhere nearby. Alright, now we're inside the Narshe mine. This little glowy thing over here is something we need to check out. An eerie glow surrounds you. Want info about save points? Yes. At save points you can use a sleeping bag or a tent and also save a game. If you should perish, you'll automatically be able to play from your last save. Any GP, treasures, levels, or experience that you have acquired after saving will have to be found or earned again. What you had before saving will be retained. You can save a game anywhere on the world map. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and go into the menu here. We're going to look at HP levels. I need to go ahead and use Cure again while I'm at it. Alright, everybody's healed up. We're going to go right down here to save. Maybe if I can not press the button too many times. We're going to go into slot 1 since that's where I have my virtual card. And as you can see, 35 minutes of gameplay. All going down the drain because I'm riding over it now. But anyway, like I said, this was just a starter video just to get my feet wet, just to see what would happen. So I think for tonight, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right here. Hopefully, I'll get a few subscribers and y'all will be back to see me in a couple days when I upload the next video. So, for the time being, again, I'm Slayin Asher, better known as Asher. And remember folks, the best is always yet to come.